Yes, 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 yes. We are live. We are live. My name is Big Ben. Welcome to my live stream. Today we are going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about this nice little run Bitcoin is making. We are going to look at the stock market and we're going to answer questions. So if you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button because on my channel, what I do is I try to give my professional view of the markets and let you guys know what I think. And also, I specialize in making money now in OW, and I try to teach that to my subscribers and also to my students. So, if you definitely are interested in that, hit that subscribe button. Also, during this live stream, I'm not giving anyone financial advice. This is entertainment only. And if you're watching our replay, you can actually speed up the replay by hitting 1.5 or 2. Okay. Just go to the settings and you can actually make a half an hour video into a 15-minute video. So let's get this party started. I appreciate everybody that's going to tune in now and later. Let's get the party started. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. We are at CoinMarketCap. The dominance is actually dropping. Is at 63.6. So let's look at it right now. Most likely, I do expect it to drop some more. Do I expect it to drop, drastically? I don't think so. But it probably will continue to drop. Let's see what's going on with these other coins too. Overall, percentage-wise, not nothing crazy. 1%, 2%. Ethereum at 1.79. So I don't really see anything crazy. But it is green across the board, which is good. So let's look at Bitcoin, and I'm going to tell you guys what I think. And also, if you have any questions, type it in. Now, I told you guys before that I do like this pattern right here. I like this base. Okay, we have a nice little base right here. Is look, for a person that deal with patterns every single day. This is the type of pattern that you want for a type of for a reversal, put like that. So I like this reversal pattern right here. Okay, now we have. We still have resistance, okay? I point that out on my last live stream. But overall, what I'm looking at is a nice, strong move, which is great. And if Bitcoin, put like this, you notice how every time we go up and we don't drop down that low. If we can continue to do that, right, and make new highs, that's, that is great. But we still have to watch the resistance areas. Okay, like I said, the first one would be right here, this high right here. The second one would be this big trend line right here. I connected from this high to this low right here, and once it hits this zone right here, there's a possibility that sellers could come in the market. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Guys, let me know if you can hear me, my microphone, everything else. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, guys. All right. But overall, this right here is a possibility of possibility sellers could come in, and we have this big resistance right here. So we just have to wait and see what the market wants to do around those areas. But overall, I told you guys before when we made this big pop right here, I told you guys that overall, I believe that Bitcoin will hit around 95, 10,000, and then we will see if we find resistance around those areas. So far, so good. We are at 10,000. Sellers are not here yet, so that's good. That's a good sign. Let's see if we can blow past 10,000. That would be another great sign. But overall, things are holding up nice. Now we do have the halving coming. I think 2 more months or something like that, 60 more days, I believe. I don't know, something like that. So you have to understand that also. It's a possibility when we get close to that, sellers might come in. Okay, this is another situation like Litecoin when they was just last year where the buyers was buying up because of the Litecoin having it, and the next thing you know, sellers came in. So it could be, buy the rumor, sell the news type of situation. So make sure that you understand that. And also, of course, I'm not giving anyone advice, but me personally, I would always take profits along the way. But this is looking nice. We have to see if we can touch this high again. Okay, if that's the possibility, things are looking nice. But we have to break these resistance right here. Let's look at Litecoin. Litecoin again. I remember, I forgot, I think it was Melissa was asking me about Litecoin, and I was telling her that I do see Litecoin going to $77 or $80, and voila, okay, Litecoin is at 78.7. Possible, definitely it looks like it, could hit $80. The reason why I told her that is because we had a nice little breakout right here. And a lot of times the market loves to gravitate to those breakouts. So the market is right at this breakout, not really showing signs of sellers yet. But, we will see. But overall, everything's looking nice. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum's shooting up nicely. So what I'm liking, I told you guys, what I'm liking so far is the way it's going up. Okay, we created a nice little bottom on Bitcoin, and the way it's going up, we having a nice little pullbacks. Nice tiny pullbacks. It's holding its gains. Okay, and it's not. Let me give you a good example. It's not doing something crazy like. Let me show you right here. You notice how we just went up crazy like this? Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. And I told you guys before, you see how we had this one big bar and the next big bar. Those are moves that you do not want. Okay, you do not want that. This is why I told you guys I didn't like this move at all. This definitely looked like a short squeeze because it was going up so quick. Okay, now if you look at this move versus this move, look how nice this is going up. Okay, this is how a market should go up. It shouldn't be going up all crazy unless it's trying to hunt for stops. This is going up nicely. So far so good. I like how it's moving. Okay, it's moving like a bull market is supposed to move. Let's look at some more. Bitcoin Cash, we broke this, so it looks like it's probably going to test this high. It's a possibility, which is around 500 and 516, 517. All right, and that's a bit. That's it. Let me see what's XRP. I didn't look at I don't remember last time I looked at XRP. I think the last time was when I did the last live stream. But overall, XRP is still one of the coins that is just not responding to the markets at all. But it is a fast mover when it decides to move fast, but it's still sluggish. It's finding it's just going up slow and barely can break that 30-cent mark. But overall, it is going up with the market, so we will definitely keep an eye on this one. All right, definitely keep an eye on this one. All right, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. Shout out to everybody that's here on a Sunday. Let me give you guys a round of applause real quick. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know. But overall, I'm about to let me see what I see here. All right, what's going on, J.A. Larinas, what's going on, bro? Charlie. Najim, what's going on? Let me see here. XTZ is looking pretty good. Let me see what's going on with that. Yeah, it's looking real good. We had a nice little pop right here, and it's looking real good. Definitely looking good. Definitely looking good. Nice little pop. Let me read some more comments real quick. Let me see here. Hey, what's going on, Leslie Savage? I'm trying to read these questions here. I'm trying to see. All right, so let me know, guys, if you have any questions. We will I would definitely answer those questions. Let's go to the stock market real quick. So the Nasdaq overall, let's look at that. So basically, we are still looking very, very bullish. I don't see any sellers coming in yet. Yeah, possibility we can sell next week, but the way the market, this market is so bullish that I wouldn't look for sellers at all. I will look for probably another continuation to the upside, and then maybe sellers. But Nasdaq is close to that 10,000 mark, so it could definitely go to 10,000. So Nasdaq can go to that 10,000 mark, and then maybe find resistance around there. But we will see. We will see. Let's look at Tesla real quick, because we talked about that earlier. I think my last video. So Tesla, I was talking about how guys was getting, a lot of the guys was just blowing their accounts. Nah, I wouldn't say blowing their accounts, but getting hit hard with Tesla because they were trying to short it. But overall, we had a nice pop right here, and then it dropped a little bit. So it could, right now Tesla is at a funny spot because it can go either way. It can go up or down. I'll definitely be surprised if Tesla don't try to come up again and test these highs. But it could pull back some more. It could do that, but like I said, we will see. But overall, I'm not going to try to short a top just because I feel that it's been running, so long. That's not my style. Some people get lucky here and there, trying to catch tops, but that's not a consistent strategy in my opinion. But overall, right now, as I speak, Tesla, I need more information to figure out what Tesla wants to do. But overall, it can go either way. Let's look at gold real quick. So gold is still looking bullish. It still looks like it wants to continue. We might be creating some type of flag situation here, triangle, and it might break out, and it might continue to go up. So it's a possibility that this baby looks like, it definitely looks like it doesn't want to stop right now. So let me see if I see any questions. Let me see here. Yeah, I just looked at Tesla right now. Like I said, Tesla right now is a stock where it's very hard to tell what it wants to do. I need more information. I need more information than that. It can go both ways. It can shoot up or shoot down. Okay. But like I said, I'd definitely be surprised if it doesn't try to test that top. Okay. One more time. I really don't think Tesla is just going to fall after that one first sell. I don't think so. I mean, we will see. But I I believe it will try to at least test one more time. Just, because there's a lot of money squeezing out these shorts. But overall, that's what I'm looking at, guys. If you have any questions, type it in. Shout out to everybody that's here. If you want information on how I look at the market, just go to my description below this video. But overall, guys, silver is actually looking like it's trying to continue to go higher. Silver is definitely a slow mover, but if we can break out of this, pull back a little bit and break out, we could definitely create new highs. All right. But overall, if you guys have any questions, type it in. It is a Sunday, so I don't really expect too many people on the live stream, so I'm definitely going to keep it quick. But I do appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody that's here so far. What's going on, J Biz? Shout out to you. BTC is definitely looking bullish again. And I'm just, waiting to see how it reacts to these levels. It looks like it's definitely going to hit this level right here. So I'm definitely want to see how it reacts to that level. And then these levels right here, if it decides to come up here. All right. But just from this pattern, looking just from my experience, this type of pattern, if it does break this high, it's not just going to, I don't believe it's just going to go straight up like that. I believe we will have some type of sellers around here. Even if it still goes up, most likely we're going to have some selling, and then if it's strong enough, we can have continuation. But let me see if I see any questions here. Are you getting back into crypto, Ben? Not right now. I mean, it doesn't make any sense right now because, opportunities that I see, it's okay. It's not really making my mouth, what, go wide open and it's not like, oh my gosh, I gotta get in. But I'm just looking right now and seeing how Bitcoin will react to these levels. I would like to probably look for possible resistance, some good shorting opportunities up top here. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I'm just looking and just focusing on the futures market. Let me see if I see more questions, guys. If you have any questions, type it in. If you have any more questions, type it in. If you're just joining me, welcome to the live stream. I appreciate it. Inside weekly on its weekly Tesla. You said inside on Tesla. Yeah, so like Tesla has the ability to drop some more. I mean, we do have a gap right here, so it can definitely fill this gap right here. All right, it can fill this gap right here. But just by looking at the weekly, like I said, I'd definitely be surprised if it don't try to go up and test the highs again. It can take a while. It can take another month or so. We can pull back a little bit to close this gap. But overall, I'd definitely be real surprised if it doesn't try to test that top again. Bitcoin on the weekly looks very, very good. Some nice bullish candles. So it looks like it's definitely going higher. If it breaks this trend line real good too, most likely we will test this high, which is around 14,000. But right here, this was easy money. I mean, easy money right here. This was easy money right here. This breakout right here, easy money. You can just tell that what they wanted to do. All right, so let me see if I see any questions here. Do you think oil will continue to fall? What's going on, Joseph? Let's look at oil real quick. So oil has, it has that look to it. It has a look to it, and it has a look that it looks like it wants to continue to go down. If you look at the bigger picture, I mean, the way it looks, yes, it definitely looks like it wants to continue to go down. This whole move right here wasn't strong. I think the real move is to the downside, and we might test these lows once again. If we don't test the lows, we will probably come close to these lows. But overall, if you look at this situation here, okay, it just basically, it's a situation that looks like they want to go down more, all right, and they are trying to break this right here, and we could test this level right here, find support right here, or test these lows. Okay, so I mean, right now it definitely looks like it wants to go lower. The way I was thinking that, it's a possibility we can go back to these lows right here, and this would be a heck of a, honestly, like, if I was very, 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 very big on long-term investments, this would be one of my investments. I'll be on it 24/7. Now, when you're talking about long-term investments, we're talking about way in 15, 20, 30 years from now, okay? Because you can't expect. That's why this is why I tell my subscribers and this is my subscribers in general, that most of you guys claim you are long-term investors, but you're not, because you're not willing to wait 20, 30 years. And I understand that. But if I was a really true long-term investor, this right here, I'll be on it. I'll be buying different stages. So I'll be buying right here. Okay. If we drop some more, I'll be buying some more. And if we drop below here, I would be going heavy. Because think about it, if we at $27 on oil, do you really think oil is going to stay at $27 or $26? No. Okay? No, it's not. Do you think oil is going to stay at $50? No. Eventually, oil will make its way back up. All right. So if I was a real a long-term investor, because this might take a long time before you start to see decent gains. Okay, if you look at the overall market, just by looking at it, sometimes it takes oil to go higher. Like this would be a good example. Let me see, 96 all the way to, let me see. So you had to wait at least 10 years for the market to start going up. But let's even go even longer. So let's say you bought right here. All right, this is in the 90s, all the way to 90, right, to 2000. That's 10 years. The market really didn't do anything. Right, and then it started to go up a little bit, and it came right back down. So we talking about waiting almost 15, 20 years before to see a decent move. So that's why when it comes to long-term investing, you have to be patient. All right. This is the same thing with gold, same thing with silver. Unless you are skilled enough to see when the market's going up. For a good example would be gold. I mean, gold. Yeah, gold would be a good example. All right. Let's say that you didn't invest in gold, right? And then if you were skilled enough to say, oh, wow, gold is like it's about to make this move. Okay, let me just, put my money in. Okay, then that would, pay you. Some investors probably bought right here back in, I don't know, 08, 2008 or 2009, and they was waiting for a good 10 years before they see this pop. So when you're a long-term investor, you just got to be patient. But oil is definitely a situation where if I was just sitting heavy, right, with a lot of cash, I'm talking about, a decent amount. Yeah, oil is definitely something that I would just throw a whole bunch of money in, and I wouldn't even look at it. Okay, because we all know that oil is not going to stay at those prices. Okay, I believe oil probably going to drop some more, maybe at 40, 43. Okay, now if it drops all the way down here, oh my gosh, those are those, these are those great levels, right? Right. So, all right. So overall, let me see if you guys have any questions. Type it in. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Let me see if you guys want to talk about anything. Can we look at Ford? All right. Someone want to look at Ford. All right. Ford. Let me see. Yeah, I was looking at Ford. All right. I was looking at it and I was saying to myself, is this a good buy? All right. Because we all know that Ford, okay, is not. It's it's a nice. It's a well-known brand, but these other cars are just, beating up Ford. But I mean, these are low prices. We saw Ford dip. We saw Ford dip at $1.10 at that '08 crash. I mean, that was a still, okay. Imagine, let's say this is why long-term investing or having a lot of money pays off. Let's say that you have $10 million in the bank. Okay, let's say you have $10 million in the bank. That's when you really should be doing like real long-term investing. You can just put $1 million on this right here. Let's say it was at, let me see, '08, $1.10. Right? Imagine you put $1 million on here, right? And it shot up to here. We're talking about basically $18 million right there. Okay. And that's within, let me see, '08, 2 years, right? This is why the rich keeps getting richer, guys. This is why, right? This is why the rich gets richer, because they have a lot of freaking cash, a lot of freaking money. And when the market drops, these guys, they buy at good levels, all right? And they don't buy with just, $10,000. No, they go heavy. Okay, and when these things pop, they get paid. But Ford right now, it definitely looks like it's in a downtrend, but it definitely looks like it has the potential to pop. Okay, so if I was a long-term investor, I would definitely be loading up. Okay, in stages, because you don't really know when the pop is going to happen. But overall, I'll be loaded in stages. We can actually test this level right here. Let me go to the weekly so you can see it better. So basically, what you want to do when it comes to these things, you want to look at some type of support areas, because for the most part, that's what the market usually reverse from good support areas. So the first one I see right here is this area right here. You know, we had support right here. Okay, you can tell that this was support in the past. All right, so this is one area right here. The next one would be right here. Okay, and the obvious one would be right here. So if I was a long-term investor, I'd be buying in stages right there. Okay, I don't think we're going to hit $1 again. It's a possibility depending on if we in a recession, but I don't think so. But those are good stages. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's for this week. I think it has more downside. Definitely, it looks like it had more downside. Let me see if I see any more questions here. How you playing the futures this week? Well, I day trade the futures, so you know, it's not like I'm looking at it and say, oh my gosh, you know, I'm looking at this support level. I'm not playing the daily chart, or I'm not playing the 4-hour chart. I'm looking at the 5-minute, the 1 minute. So that's how I play it. I played by minute. So whatever the market does, whatever, you know. Let me see here, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm about to wrap this up soon. Let me see here. You said if electric become majority of cars in 2020 to 2040, would oil have hold its value? Why not? Okay. Basically, we still need oil regardless of cars. All right. Regardless of cars, we still need oil, and I'm gonna tell you right here, not all cars is gonna be electric. You know, I doubt it. I doubt that. But oil is in a lot of things that you just don't think about. It's in a lot of things. So oil will still hold its value. I mean, do you really think oil is going to be at $20-something? Do you really think oil is going to be at $40-something? I don't think so. I don't care how many electric cars come out. Let me see here. You said palladium. What chart is that? Let me see, palladium. Let's look at. So this chart has. We had a nice little run up right here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, so we had a nice little run up. It's forming some double top, but that double top doesn't mean anything. This could be consolidation. So I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be shorting right now. I just look for a continuation, or a breakout, some sort of breakout. But what could happen is they can go down a little bit more, and then decide to break out. You said you bought some shares Friday on what? On what? You said you bought shares on what? Electric Mustang will be the starting position, and you bought shares on Ford. You talking about? Okay, 811. I hear you. So guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Overall, Bitcoin does look very strong right now. It looks like it's going for this level right here. We might hit the 11,000 mark, and this thing might keep going. until we have the halving income. We might see some type of sell-off. But even if we see a sell-off after the halving, we can still be somewhat strong if they hold up price. As long as the sell-off as long as the sell-off is not too crazy, we can still go higher. Now, this, like I said, this would be the next level right here we are looking at. This is a major resistance level. So, but it looks like it wants to probably test the high. It's a possibility, but definitely want to see how it reacts to this level right here. But overall, thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. I appreciate guys coming through. Let me give you guys a round of applause on a Sunday. If you guys have any more questions, any last questions before I get out of here, I'm about to make some food. Some seafood rice. So if you guys have any questions, let me know because I'm hungry. This is the one you're talking about? You said it had a bounce? What bounce do you see? I don't see no bounce. Yeah, I don't see no bounce. I see a downtrend, bro. Satellite, can you take a look at, is that a crypto? Is that a crypto satellite? All right, this is the last one I'm looking at. We have multiple. Is this a, let me know, satellite, is this a OTC stock from the stock market? I'm guessing this is it, right? Is this a OTC stock? German stock. So I'm guessing this is it right here. Well, this is looking good because overall we we had, it was a downtrend, right? And overall you have to look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is this. It's still in the downtrend, but what I do like is it broke the swing high right here. And right here, and pretty much found resistance right there at that swing high. So it broke it, pulled back to resistance, now turning into support, and it popped up. So it's looking nice. So it could definitely have some continuation. All right, guys. So I'm definitely getting out of here. Hit that subscribe button if you're interested in anything that I do. Go to the description. But overall, guys, appreciate it. I'm about to go and eat. Have a great day, a great Sunday. Shout out to everybody that's making money in the crypto market. Basically, I was letting you guys know that this thing looks very strong, and most likely will continue to go higher. Other than that, talk to you guys later, and please, guys, have a great day. All right.